Hey y'all, it's Stephen Van Kampen-Lewis on December 1st, and I am excited to share with you a first bloom Cycnoches cooperi that I got from Fred Clark over at Sunset Valley Orchids. I guess this summer, maybe June-ish, when the new list came out. I was pretty excited to get that one. It is a two very highly awarded parents, both of which are fairly dark in my memory. And one has an FCC, or a first class certificate, which of course is the highest quality award that you can get from the American Orchid Society. And the other one is an AM, which is the second highest award. And that AM, of course, stands for Award of Merit. However, the sun is quickly going down, so I'm going to turn the camera around and let's take a look at these blooms, which are really nice. I'm excited about this. So let's do it. So here are the blooms, and as you can see, well, let me do this. You can see that the blooms, of course, extend past the pot. So I've had this sitting in a coffee cup here as these blooms extend, and then actually I had them on a ledge so that bottom bloom didn't get harmed the way you see it is now. But let me pull this out of the way here and take a closer look. Of course, there in the center of the screen is the wonkiest bloom of them all. So let's rotate the pot a little bit and take a look. This is a nice flower. I'm excited. This is, good color. It's not as dark as some of the other ones. In fact, that female Cycnoches, the mature Cycnoches that I've shown lately, those flowers, the male flowers, are much darker than this. But the shape on this one is way, 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 way better. This is great. The color is nice. The shape is really good. And you can see that there's big petals and sepals. We have good color saturation throughout. And of course, the lip is nice. The lip is kind of cool. Let's see if we can zoom in here a little bit. Kind of almost see a little face on a squid. Maybe if this one gets awarded, I'll call it Squid Games. But really cool. Of course, you can see that this is a male flower, as we can see by this long, skinny column here. If this were a female flower, that column would be much shorter and much thicker, and the flowers would look much different, of course. Actually, possibly even nicer. But and you can see that I still have it in the Sunset Valley pot. So Fred Clark pots his in sphagnum. This is dry. This is bone dry. It doesn't need to be bone dry this time of year. I just haven't watered it. But you can see this is a fairly small plant. So if I put my thumb next to it, it's not a whole lot bigger around or much taller. So this is about an average size for a first bloom. And getting flowers on something this big is not unexpected. And of course, you can see that the previous bulb is much smaller. So having this kind of a jump in bulbs from a plant this age is fairly typical. But overall, I'm super excited to have this one. I can't wait to see this one get bigger. And I suspect next year's bulb will be maybe twice as big, twice as tall. Similar thickness. Maybe a little thicker, but twice as tall. And I'm just going to leave this here for you to enjoy. Talk to you later. I hope your week is going well, and I will see you guys this weekend.